welcome to the last video in the Google Calendar API tutorial series. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to create events with Google Meet links using the API and some app script. In the previous videos, we learned how to get the calendar events from the calendar, followed by creating events in the Google Calendar. In this video, we're going to be starting out by creating a new sheet in the big spreadsheet, and we're going to be adding the details such as title, start date, end date, and some maybe the location, description, and more. And we're going to be using the app script and the API and create events with Google Meet links. So let's get started. Been using for the past two videos, and we're going to go ahead and create a new sheet and name it say Google Meet _events. And the first thing we're going to be doing is adding the name of, we're just going to add the columns first that we had done previously. Name of the event, start date, end date, location, description. And we're going to be adding one extra column that is called attendees. You might maybe have some colleagues or some friends that you want to have a Google Meet with, and you want to add it in the calendar. So you can add the email addresses of the people that you want to add. So we're going to do that. We're going to do say investor meeting. Name it investor meeting. The start date. So whenever you're creating events with Google Meet links, there's a different way to write it that the API reads it. So the first thing that we're going to be doing is writing 2021. Adding 06, that is the month, that is June, and then you're going to be adding the day. So today is 27th of June. I'm going to just maybe add it on 30th of June. There are already a lot of events added in that. And after adding the date, you need to add a capital T and followed by the time. So I'm going to say 9:30 a.m. and just add another zeros and you're done. This is how you have to add it. I'll be leaving the sheet link in the description so that you can work with it without any issues. Just going to copy the same thing here and paste it out here. And I'm just going to change the time to, I'm going to have it 1 hour meet. So I'm going to say 10:30 a.m. And the location is going to be, let's say Mumbai. Description is going to be talking about future plans. And the attendees, I'm just going to add another email. This is my second email. I'm just going to add it here and added it. Let's just add say one more event to that and saying I'm going to say team meeting. I'm going to just paste the same format that we had here. It's going to be on 30th, but it's going to be on say 13:30. Same thing is going to be here. I'm going to add it. So it's going to be 14:30. Location is going to be USA, or maybe I'm going to say Pune, and I'm going to say new talk about new tasks, and I'm going to have the same email address here, and we are done. So we have added the name, start, end, location, description, and attendees. Let's go to the script editor by clicking on tools and open the script editor here. I'm going to let the script be, and we're just going to go ahead here and add a new function. Just going to add some space here. Let's clear this out, and I'm going to name the function I'm going to say create meet. I'm going to name it create meet. I'm going to open the brackets, close it, open the curly brackets and close it. And the first thing that we're going to be doing is getting the spreadsheet. So I'm going to do ss spreadsheet dot get active spreadsheet. We're going to get the direct active sheet, but it will misplace and get the other spreadsheet. So just do get active spreadsheet followed by variable sheet and ss.get sheet by name, and I'm going to say Google Meet events. I'm going to copy this, go back to my script editor, paste it, add a semicolon and close the brackets. And we're going to be doing the same thing, get last row function. So I'm going to do underscore get last row, and we're going to be doing sheet.get last row, close the brackets, add a semicolon. Now let's get all the values. We're going to do variable data. We're going to be the first few lines of the code is going to be same for all the functions here. I'm going to do sheet dot get range, the same range. I'm going to do A2 to E. Then I'm going to add the last row variable here, and then use the get values functions to store all the values in the variable. So hit the semicolon. Now we're gonna be writing the main script. So we're gonna be doing the for loop again, like how we had done before. We're just gonna open it, declare I as 0, and get the data dot length, so that it knows how many iterations that it has to go through. And then we're going to be doing I++. I'm going to open the brackets, and now in this case we're going to be creating variables, as this is a little long process. So we're going to do event.name, but it's going to be the same way. Data, we're going to do I and 0. That is the first one. Same thing for all the variables that we have. I'm going to paste it here. The next variable is going to be, say, start time. This one is going to be the end time. I'm going to change the variables 1 to 2. I'm going to have 3, and we're going to have 4. Yeah, so we have added the 4. Now we just need to go ahead and change the variable to the description, that is DES, and we're going to name this as attendees for the event. Now the next thing is going to be declaring a variable called GMT that you have to declare for the Google Meet. So we have to just declare GMT, and wherever you are, since I'm in India, so it's 5 hours 30 minutes ahead. So you just need to do +0 5 bracket 30. You can search for your time zone, and you can add the values for the same. Then we're going to create another variable called ID. That's going to be the cal_ID. I'm going to do cal_ID, and here I'm going to paste my ID. I won't be showing how to get the ID. You can refer to the previous videos. It's going to go ahead and copy the ID and store it in this variable. Now we're going to create a variable called constant resource, and we're going to open this is in the form of an object. When we have to use a start variable, that the API will be reading, and it's going to be date and time. So the date time, so we need to put in the start date in this variable, and in the end one we have to put the end variable. So start date, so we're going to do start_time, and here you need to add the GMT so that it will count from 0. It's going to add 5 hours 30 minutes to that. I'm going to add the GMT, and we're going to close the bracket here. Add a comma. Now the next you're going to be doing the same thing. You're going to do end here. You're going to create a variable, and then we're going to open a bracket here and use the same function, date and capital time, and we're going to add the end time and then add the GMT to the time. I'm going to add another comma. Now it's time to add the attendees to the Google Meet. So I'm going to add another semicolon. I'm going to open the brackets. I'm going to add email. So this calendar invite will be sent to the attendees email. So we're going to use the attendees variable. We're going to pass it out here and add a comma. Now we just need to declare some variables, say conference data. That is the constant one. I'll be leaving the link in the description. You can read how and where it is used. I'm going to do create request. It's going to create a link. I'm going to be using just a sample ID for the request ID, and you can use, so I'm going to give it a sample 123, and here we're going to be giving the conference the type of meet that you want. I'm going to use conference solution key, and here it is going to be, now you have to specify the type here, type of meet that is going to be, the type of request that you're giving is going to be Hangouts. So the Hangouts meet. So this keyword has to be written properly, and after the Hangouts meet, we're just going to add a comma here, and we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to add a comma here and add it here. Now the next thing that we're going to be doing is giving the details about the name of the event. So we're going to do a summary. We're going to give it the event name, and in the end we have to give the description of the event. So we're going to write DES, that is the variable. You just need to pass the variables here, and after this, you're done with this, just hit a semicolon at the end. So the for loop has been done. Now we're going to create another variable called constant. It's called res. Create it, and we're going to be using the calendar command and the events, and we're going to use the insert function. And in this we're going to be inserting the resource, that is the meet link and the other details, and the calendar ID that we had created here. The variable for that is cal ID. I'm going to do that, cal underscore ID, and we're going to add a comma here, and we're going to open the curly brackets. And these are just the requirements that you need to write. It's going to be conference data version. This is a bit more complicated. You just need to write all these details compulsorily, and after you're done, just come here and hit the semicolon. Now we are done with it. We are done with all the details that we had to print. Just as a confirmatory message, you're going to do again logger.log and say all the events have been added, and we're going to hit the semicolon and hit the save button. Now it's time. Let's just go ahead and click the run button. Here you can see, and now when we go back to the sheet, here you can see the event has been added to the Google Calendar successfully, and here you can see there is a guest waiting, that is the attendee, and here you can see there is a Google Meet here. So this is all for this tutorial series. I hope you have understood how to create Google Meet links in the event that you created in the Google Calendar. I'll be leaving the sheet link, the code link in the description. Also, I'll be leaving the documentation that you can refer. If you like this video, then please don't forget to like, share, and for more content on Google Workspace, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one.